Whoa, what the heck was that? That was weird. Something wrong with my drone? I've never seen it act like that before. So no, there was nothing wrong with the drone. Here I am in the Insta360 app. What I had it was in flow state stabilization mode. And as you can see, in that mode, the flow state stabilization, when you try to do a roll spin, that's like a flip to the side, it actually corrects that. And even though you actually did the flip, it just makes it look like that. Something went weird. So, what you do is you back up a little bit, click this little thing, that'll isolate that clip. There it is. Again, the roll spin, and that was kind of a backflip. Now I want to see what that looks like in FPV stabilization, and this will give me a preview. So I back up to the beginning of the clip. I'm in FPV stabilization, and there it rolled all the way over, and the loop looks, or the backflip looks a little bit more normal. So that's kind of what you get. I'll show you a few more clips of what happens and the difference between FPV, flow state, and no stabilization. This is flow state stabilization. I do a little dive, and I'm going to do a roll spin. Nope, it corrects it. Here's the exact same clip. Right here it starts. The dive. Roll spin. That's FPV stabilization mode. And this is no stabilization. No stabilization at all. But because it's in Pro Video, I think it's stabilized when it comes out of the camera. I think that's what that means. Here we go in flow state. See the correction? The backflip looks weird. This is FPV. I can't tell the difference between FPV and no stabilization, which is this. This is no stabilization. Here again we have flow state, stabilization. I'm just going to show a little bit of after the clip so you can see if there's a difference in that. This is FPV. There could be some cropping differences. It's hard to tell. I compared them. This is no stabilization. But like I said, I think there is stabilization built into the camera when you're in that Pro Video mode. Here I'm just going to do kind of a slow loop in flow state stabilization. And look how wonky that looks. It didn't look right at all. This is the same loop in the FPV stabilization. Nice and slow. Looks fairly normal. And this is the same loop with absolutely no stabilization except for the Pro Video mode. Maybe a little more prop wash in that one. Here are 3 still shots taken out of the timeline at the exact same point in time. And I really don't see a difference in the cropping or anything about that. Now remember, this is in the pro video mode. So my recommendation would be, if you're going to do flip flops and flippy flops and fly in FPV, your best bet would probably be the FPV stabilization or no stabilization at all. I haven't done this test in the other video modes on the camera, so I fly in pro. Well, I have to say, the battery life on this little camera is pretty disappointing, considering I only did about probably 15 minutes maybe total of flight time. I know they make an adapter for the peanut that you can plug into your flight controller or something, and it has a little charging or power adapter that'll hook right there, and you can fly off your LiPo. But so unless you get your adapter that they have for that peanut, this is not going to be your long-range camera. I haven't seen the footage. The footage is usually decent and the stabilization's pretty good, but I thought I'd be able to get at least 4 5-minute flights out of it, because I had it set to stop at 5 minutes. The first one only went like 3 minutes. I don't think I even record a total recording time of less than 20 minutes and the battery's dead. I mean, it is chilly out, but I don't know. A little disappointing.